Here's a Ouija board story that still freaks me out to this day, so I'll try to keep it as short as possible. While stationed in Germany in the early 2000s, me and a group of friends decided to play the Ouija board in our military dorm rooms. Only 4 of us actually played, while a couple more people drank and watched us. After a couple minutes of joking around, we started asking more serious questions. We eventually got in contact with a teen girl who told us she was looking for a boyfriend. She said, while they are driving back from a Grateful Dead concert, when they crashed their cars and died, and she hasn't seen them since. The road they crashed on was well known. It connected 2 Air Force bases and was pretty curvy and dangerous, and a lot of people had crashed there and died driving it. After a couple minutes of small talk, and she told us she had to leave, but asked if we could please find her boyfriend for her, and gave us his name. I forgot it over the years. We eventually were able to make contact with him, and when we asked him if Cheryl, the girl's name, he said yes. She was his true love, and he regretted not being able to be with her, and he missed her very much. He told us that he'd always loved her, and that he was sorry. When we asked him what he was sorry about, he just spelled out random letters until he eventually stopped communicating with us. After around 10 minutes of unsuccessfully trying to get in touch with him, while Cheryl and her BF again, we finally got in contact with an older woman. She seemed really sweet and nice, and she knew Cheryl. When we asked her why she wasn't able to find her BF, she said it was because Cheryl was in heaven and her boyfriend was in hell. It was at that moment when the candles in the room flickered and we all jumped up and turned the lights on. Needless to say, everyone got pretty freaked out and decided to stop playing. We really never talked about it after that. It's been over 10 years and it still freaks me out thinking about the night. But if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. I've shared it before, but I'll share it again. My stepdad is the kind of man that does not lie, ever, which is why I believe that his story about a Ouija board experience he had when he was younger. He said he had friends over and had a Ouija board that they wanted to play. After a bit of playing around, they made contact with a being that said it was a demon. His friends were asking him questions, but he said the thing pinpointed him. It told my stepdad it would visit him again later after midnight. Thoroughly freaked out, they put the board away. My stepdad fell asleep, and with dead seriousness, he said he was woken up right after 12 by it. Now the demon had told him its name, but my stepdad refused to tell me. He was really afraid. Anyway, he said the thing woke him up. It was sitting at the end of his bed grinning. He said it was small and is very evil, looking, just grinning at him. The thing told him his first child would die, and it left. My stepdad said afterwards he tried to get rid of the board. He first threw it out with the trash, but it didn't work. He said a few days later, a little black boy that he'd never seen in the neighborhood showed up at his door with the board. He handed it to my stepdad and said it's yours and left. Now super freaked out, my stepdad tried to burn it, but it wouldn't catch fire. The fire kept dying no matter what he did. So then he dug a very deep hole, put the board in it, and placed a Bible on top of it and buried it. He's not seen the board since. As far as what the demon predicted, it came true. His first wife miscarried after 3 months. I wholeheartedly believe my stepdad's story, and it's why I never got a board or messed with one, and that's also why it's banned in my parents' home. My friend had mentioned that she had a Ouija board, so I asked her to pull the board out so I could check it out. At first, she said no, but then agreed to do it as long as she did not have to participate. After she had the board set up, I asked, "Is there anything in here?" Nothing. So being a dumb teenager, I said, "If anything is in here and not talking, you're a coward." The board was put away after that. Fast forward about a week later, and me sleeping upstairs on my couch, I wake up on a stormy night, thunder and lightning, wind and rain, the works. I look up to see why I woke up and couldn't see a thing, and decide to try to fall back asleep. After laying there for about 30 seconds, I hear from downstairs, "Get the boy," in a very raspy, wispy voice. I open my eyes and listen. Nothing. Start to go back to sleep. "Get the boy!" It was very much louder this time. I come downstairs, door slammed shut. I freak out because nobody slept down there, and we had no drafts. Nothing really happened after that, and I learned my lesson. Well, guys, I know my hair's kind of crap. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this spooky, scary stories. Leave likes, comments, anything that will let me know that you liked the video or you did not like the video. I mean, these are Ouija board stories, or some, like, my favorite stories. Like, I think I said in my video yesterday, or New Year's Eve, whenever this is getting posted. I think this is getting posted the 2nd. I might post it tonight, which is the 1st. But, anyways, let me know what you think of this. This is just my personal favorite stories. This is Ouija board stories. I might do Skinwalker stories later. Skinwalkers are also my favorite scary stories. I think Skinwalker is interesting, and Ouija board stories are interesting. They're cool, I like them. But there are, of course, a lot more stories I could go over. And if you guys would want to see that, please let me know in the comments below. But if you like, I don't know, I just did that. I always do that. But please leave a like if you like this video, dislike if you dislike the video. That's what they're there for, guys. And in the comments, please leave a comment if you want to talk to me about anything. I'll be here all day. Might be filming a little bit tomorrow or today, whenever this is going up. I might be filming just or I might not be. I probably will just be chilling tomorrow. But guys, I love you all. I'll talk to you all later, and peace.